It's too much light. We got another one. Well, no, we got the same one. It's the exact same one. Tri-City Ripper. That's the one. That's Old Yeller, actually. The old Tri-City Ripper himself. Old Yeller. He's caught fish here in Southern California. He's went up north, Route 395. He's caught fish in the creek. And we're going to recreate him. We're going to recreate this in a different color. I want green. Here's a pink one. Check out the pink Ripper. Yes, the Tri-City Ripper in pink. We got yellow and pink, and I want green. I want all the colors. Both of these are made out of poplar. I'm gonna try the next Tri-City Ripper to get weighted a little bit better than these ones. These have kind of a lot of weight. I'm hoping to do the same effect with a lighter wood and a little bit less weight, a little bit less lead. So we're gonna use balsa. I want a couple more colors to go with it, at least one. So we're gonna do a green one. It's all drawn up. Just gotta cut that out and use it as a stencil on top of that wood. I was thinking of razor blading it, but I'm more accurate with these eagle scissors. These things are cool. I don't know where they came from. Somewhere in the house. I think they're Mrs.E.Claws, actually. Actually, I think they're the wife's. But she let me borrow them because they are precise. There we go. There's no bend on them when you go to clamp down. There's no bend, so they just cut really precise. Super precise cuts right here for this stencil. This is gonna matter. Probably gonna use this stencil a lot. Should have had one made already, but I was gluing them to the wood of the other two rippers that I made, and they just ruined. So that's the stencil we're gonna use on the wood to draw the outline of the bait. I'm not gonna worry about drawing the lip right now. I'm just gonna get this into its rough shape and we'll draw it on afterwards. Love this stuff. For bait making, no better than balsa, I think. Especially these little baits. Real easy to catch a grain and just take chunks out of this stuff though. So you gotta be pretty careful. Look at that. I mean, I'm not putting much pressure at all. And I gotta be careful to not just take huge chunks out of it. A little bit at a time, because it's real easy to just dive into this stuff and the knife just goes right with it. I think that's good enough. Let's get a file. Let's get the rasp. My very first day of work ever, when I was 16 years old, I had to do an abatement. I don't know if you guys know what an abatement is, but I was the abatement team. You're supposed to take asbestos out of a house with fans and all kinds of vacuums and hazmat suits, but there I was, 16 years old, breaking away clay asbestos pipe, taking it out of an attic. A little bit of the sanding block. There's the rough shape. Let's taper the front and taper the tail a little bit, and then we'll get the chamfers going. Just a touch on both sides. Toughest part's just getting it even, but I think that's okay. I'll just do the same thing with the tail. Just taper that tail out. It's looking good. Let's draw some chamfers on there. Same size chamfer on all edges, and start taking off material. Just the edges. That's good. Some sanding now. Let's cut the line slot and the holes for the weight, and also the lip. Just doing it by hand. I guess I'm doing everything by hand, but that looks big enough. So let's cut the slot for the line tie. Got all the hardware ready to go. Let's glue at least this in. You know what? I'm gonna wait on the lip till the very end. Just a little drop. Should do it. We're gonna seal the bait with this anyway, so if it gets on the outside, it's not really a big deal. Make sure it gets in there. Right in the slot. Glue this bad boy in. Oh, smoky. Smoky. Don't breathe that. Alright, let's make the hole with the rotary tool for the weight. There's the hole. There's a couple of pieces of lead. Bunch of lead in there in the baking soda. Alright, I got a couple of these scales right here. Exactly the same sides, so they'll fit on the sides of the bait. Got it all glued on. 5-minute epoxy time. Red Bull. The best drink ever. Oh, as long as there's not any rogue hairs. Let that dry. Then we could throw some paint on it. Alright, I got a stencil for the bottom. There they go. They're all dry. Forgot I gotta put the eyes on first. Let's get the red ones on the green. Gigantic eyes. Hey, Red Bull. Let it dry, wait for the next coat. Whipping up a little 5-minute epoxy so I can glue on the lip and let it dry. 2 Tri-City Rippers. There we go. We got the pink and we got the Damien green. So awesome. They're all hooked up. Let's take them to the lake, catch some fish. It's here at Tri-City. Yes, ready to see its initial swim. Look at this. Let's see the action. Can you see it? Oh man, it is beautiful. The balsa wood is perfect. It sinks a little bit slower than the poplar, and the action on it is just beautiful. There it goes. It's kind of a big lip, but it's good. I think it's perfect. I'm not gonna change anything. It doesn't swirl like one of the other ones, like the pink one did initially when I made it. This thing is beautiful. I love it. Really happy with it. Looks awesome. That'll probably catch a fish. This thing has been redone just as many times as Old Yeller had. Oh my goodness. That is the craziest amount of action. That has even more wiggle for the size than the green one, for sure. Let me see if I can zoom in. Get a little bit better of a look. Yeah. Check out that action. Check out that wiggle. It almost wants to like go squirrely, but it doesn't. That is really good. All right, that could work. Here we go. We're on. No way. Did it work? Yes, we got him. We pulled him out of there, guys. Look at that. The Tri-City Ripper in the Damien green. It did it. Caught this little bass, but it worked. That is awesome. So good. Rip it up. Bites. We had little nibbles right there. Here we go. We're on. We're on already. Nice. There it is. Look at that. With the Tri-City Ripper, Damien green right there attached to it. Wow, he devoured that thing. He got all 3 hooks in there. Sunfish, wow. Look at that. Good catch. That didn't take long at all either. Tri-City Ripper, what's up with it? Wow, this dude, he tried devouring that thing. Rip it up. We're on finally with the pink one. Keep the pressure. Yeah, we kept the pressure on him. Look at that. In the mouth, right there on the lip. Perfect. Look at the Tri-City Ripper in the pink. So good. It does work. Check it out. Make sure this thing's on. Yeah, that's on. Yeah, nice. Tri-City Ripper in the pink. You got a good hook in him too. Rip it up. Finally was able to get that pink one to catch a fish. That took a long time. A lot of throws, but I knew it was possible because Old Yeller isn't a far cry from the pink one or the green one. Green one definitely had the most success. It was the biggest one out of all of them. It was made out of balsa. I think it had the least amount of action though out of all of them, but caught the most fish and was able to get multiple species. That was awesome. I really do want the Tri-City Ripper in every color. I think I'm gonna make a couple more soon, and I want like a Red Bull color. I want blue with like a gray or that silver siding, a little bit of white on the bottom, and red eyes. We'll get that Red Bull Tri-City Ripper going pretty soon. But in the meantime, here's a little preview of the next lure. Yes, I'm actually showing you part of it. Look at it right there. You can see it also moves. The tail moves and other parts of it move as well. So check that one out if you're interested. If you enjoy these videos, maybe give it a like or a comment. If you want to see more videos like them, subscribe to the channel. Have a wonderful day and be well. Peace.